It's happening, my wonderful people. Yes, you'll be very surprised. As Atiku Abubakar, our very own brother Atiku Abubakar reveals plans he has for Wike and means, the whole crisis and all that is going on. Honestly, I think someone should just be the bigger person and just end this whole crisis. Crisis strive or continue to become what it is when no parts, okay, when either part refuse to budge. There is something that someone can do, and this whole thing, okay, will just melt away like ice before wax, okay, or like fire, or like wax before fire. Well, guess what? These things have not truly materialized. And so the best thing to do, the best thing we all have to do right now is to arise and to ensure that these things come to an end. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Atiku reveals plans for Wike amidst PDP crisis. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has described the current crisis rocking the party as a family disagreement. Late Nigeria reports Atiku made the submission on Thursday on the 97th National Executive Council NEC meeting of the People Democratic Party. The former vice president, however, gave assurance that he remains committed to resolving the disagreement, which he said is normal in political party and family. This news platform reports the PDP has been embroiled in a crisis since the emergence of Atiku as the party's 2023 presidential candidate, with the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, who was defeated at the May primaries in Abuja, feeling cheated and making demands, chief of what among which is the resignation of the national chairman as a condition for peace. All attempts made so far to resolve the crisis have not yielded positive results. But on Thursday, Atiku reaffirmed his commitment to finding a lasting solution to the crisis. He said, "What I can assure you is that we are determined to resolve these issues internally. There are not really fundamental disagreement. It is normal." The presidential candidate, however, urged that the provision of the party constitution should be adhered to resolve the issue internally. It says Nigerians have to work at it and ensure that things becomes better for the party. He was replaced by a former president of the Senate, but Wike, in his reactions, insists that Anye's resignation is not necessary. The Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has, however, stated that he has gotten over losing the People Democratic Party presidential primaries to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Speaking on Thursday, the Rivers State Governor said that that phase is over for him, and those who think his grievances with the People Democratic Party is still on because of the outcome of the party's presidential primaries are sick and have mental problem, still thinking that will hold. He added that those who think he is the problem don't understand what is happening, and they have been they have been deceived, and they are disillusional. Wike made this submission during the commissioning of the ad hoc campus of the University of Science in the States. So this is what is happening, my wonderful people. The resolve of the issue is still far from over, okay, because people are still hot genuinely, okay, and it seemed very much like those who should arise and ensure that these differences are resolved are not really working to ensure that they put the differences to an end. Yes, Wike is saying those who have, not shown true, belonging to the party should not be the one to dictate things going forward. Wike was one of the persons who kept the party together when these same people, if not all, every one of them, left the party and they joined Buhari. And when that ship did not sail, they find out that they've made a mistake. They came back. Fair enough. The party had their primaries. Result has been called. I mean, in a race, there is always one winner. Whether by split second, somebody will win, the other person will be second. Yes, agreed. No issues with that. However, Atiku was the one who asked that they should suggest a vice president and set up a committee. How would you feel? The committee recommended you. You did not hear from Atiku. The next thing you heard it on radio, television, and all media houses that they have chosen somebody else. I mean, we are human beings. So he has legitimate grounds to be angry. However, what is the translation of that? Any house that cannot resolve its differences will end up suddenly being destroyed. So the party has work to do, resolving their disputes, their internal crisis, so that they can move forward. From the minute they start, forgetting the fact that every one of them has got a duty and a part to contribute to make things well, then you'll be surprised what will follow. Okay? Like they will say, there is time for everything. Okay? There is time for everything. And so whether Wike, whether Atiku, whichever lines of the divide they find themselves, if people do not begin to look beyond themselves and look at the bigger picture, what a serious, breath of concern for such a group of people. So these are some of the issues and matters ongoing that if something is not done immediately to resolve this whole issue and somebody begins to act immediately to ensure that the things that have continued to, put us in a cocoon as a nation is dealt away and is done away with, we may just have to be here. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Every one of us must contribute meaningfully. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.